Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 1st of May. My god, the 1st of May. We're looking at Scuba Dive on the ZX Spectrum, developed by Durell and released in 1983. So it's a very, very early Spectrum game. Consider the Spectrum was released in 1982. So then we've got okay. I'm just by the way, I've played this before, but my god, I played it back in 83, so yeah, I don't really. Let me just get to grips with this a minute. So it's basically 4 keys, very simple control system. It's rotate left, rotate right, accelerate, and decelerate. So there you go. The idea of the game is to collect pearls. Now the only way you can collect those is when the clamshells open, and then you can just swim down and pick up the clam, and then head back to the boat. For an early game, it's actually it's not bad at all. Excuse me, let's have a look at the HUD display. So you've got your high score, you've got the amount of, you've got a high score, then you've got your score, then you've got how many pearls you can hold, then you've got your oxygen level and how deep you are going. And you can see that the sea is teeming with lots of different things trying to eat you. They don't necessarily hone in on you, but let's see, this is awkward. But they do one-shot you. There's no sort of do-over. It's one hit with those and you're dead. Also, colliding with the scenery like that will kill you. Here we go. I'm going to just redefine my keys. So we've got clockwise, anti-clockwise, accelerate, and decelerate. So if you can. You could probably do that with OPQA, which is the setup I'm using. So there we go. So what we do is you press your accelerate button, and you will come off the boat, and you can start to swim, and then you can start to try and pick up the pearls. I've got to say, I'm quite impressed for an early specky game. The graphics aren't bad. The fish graphics are quite cool. There's a squid flying around up there. Swimming. The sharks are quite cool as well. You know, considering that this was only a year into the cycle of the Specky, I think this actually works quite well. So obviously it's a 48K game, so that's why there's very little sound, no music at all. But graphically, it's actually not too bad. You know, if you owned a ZX Spectrum 48K, you'll know exactly why this is actually quite impressive. It's a fun little game. I will give it that. There's not much to write home about with the sound. But you know, sound isn't everything. And those piranhas, there we go. I think they're piranhas. They can't be piranhas. They're in the sea. But whatever, they kill you. So there's your boat, and then you've got to try and get. Oh, well, obviously you can't get back on it there. Maybe you've got to get back on the ladder. I can't remember. But if you lose a diver, then you've got to go back down and get the pearls again, and then you've got to go back up to your ship. So there we are. And those are coming straight for me. No, I'm dead. Okay. Yes, I do recommend redefining your keys. By the way, it does make life a lot easier. And I'm not sure there's joystick support. The options screen is very limited in the information that it gives you. But hey, the sharks eat you just like that. Actually, well, there we go. We'll have another go. There we go. Skill 1 to 4. I think that's the difficulty level. 4 being the hardest, I would assume. So here we go. You can dive down. There are guardians as well that block access, or you've got to be very careful with how you go past them. I think there's big giant octopuses that bar the way. The collision detection on this isn't too bad, but sometimes it's like you'll get stuck on the scenery just like that. And again, and now it will turn your dive around to face the floor. So you don't want to hit that too many times or you'll die. But there we go. So for an early game, it's actually quite fun. Look at the size of that. Okay, it's got nothing on Jaws, has it? Saying that took up nearly half the screen. That's fantastic. But yeah, it's actually quite a calm game, so to speak. You know, you haven't got these panic moments, apart from when big sharks are trying to eat your face. But, you know, they don't hone in on you, which is quite nice. It gives you that nice bit of relaxation, so to speak. So it's actually, yeah, it's quite a placid little game. It's really nice. Animations are nice as well. I mean, you know, we were talking only a year into the life cycle of the Spectrum. Things hadn't been discovered what the machines could actually do at that point. It was only when the 128K came out, really, that things started really progressing for the Spectrum. But there were some cracking 48K versions of games as well. So at the end of the day, this is one of those games that you probably would enjoy, even if it's just to say you've played Scuba Dive, because it's one of those classic Spectrum games. Playability's good, replay factor's there. It's everything you would want from a game. It's one player only, but you know, we can't have everything. But look at, there's an electric eel, and it's actually got the sparks coming off it. Great attention to detail. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. Sorry, it's a short one, but there's not much more I can say about this. So go out and play it. It's a good game. And, well, yeah, it's Scuba Dive on the ZX Spectrum. This has been the Retro Review for... the Retro Revival show for the 1st of May. I've been Rich, you keep it retro, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-hi for now.